Hi there, lovely people. What's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Happy weekend from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today it's Friday, and Saturday usually is our weekends. Okay, so today I actually reviewed a vintage fragrance. Very different review. Check that out. I didn't have the bottle, but I still reviewed it. It's called Polo Modern Reserve. But this second episode, I do have definitely have the bottle, and I want to talk about it. I wanted this for a very long time. This is a release of 2003. 2003, it's almost like 20 years back, 19 years, right? And imagine some of you are not even 19. This fragrance is older than you, right? So today we'll be talking about fragrance called Eco Davidoff, okay? This fragrance was available in the market when I got here in Bangladesh about 2016. I saw it every now and then here and there. It was discontinued but could be found. But now not many shops have it, and I actually am collecting some fragrances which are sort of like discontinued, hard to find, and deserve a review. That's what I'm collecting, right? So if you like this house, check it out. It was an affordable fragrance. I think you can still find it in States or somewhere like pretty good price, but prices differ from country to country. If I say it costs $35, some countries will say, hey, I get it for $10. Some other countries will say I have to pay $70. So I can't tell you exact price, but retail used to be like 40, 35, 40 bucks, right? So nowadays, maybe if you can look for it, maybe it's like around $40 price bracket. So the bottle is very beautiful, the smell is very unique, and this fragrance actually is reminiscent of something very popular which is got discontinued long back. That is called Calvin Klein Crave. Okay, I always confuse craze or crave. Crave for men. That transparent plastic bottle inside got this kind of nice orangey vibe, that color. And that fragrance is very hard to find. I saw Steven's review. I wanted it so bad. And some people say Givenchy Play Sport kind of similar to that, but I think this one that I have today, it's perhaps a better bet because this one right here got performance. This one has more body and really interesting smell. I'm wearing it in my left hand. That's for reviewing purpose. And this fragrance, it's something else. So when you're in the market, if you are not a person that, you just go particular brand, you're not a brand snob, or you're just like a fragrance enthusiast, you like to try different things, this fragrance is very unique, okay? So I'll discuss it in a way that what I get about it, and then what kind of performance. I'm sorry, no morning coffee. I just ran today in the high heat, kind of messed my head up. Sorry, starting refreshing up. Okay, so let's talk about Davidoff Eco. I have reviewed many Davidoff fragrances and it's my pleasure. Okay, so this is how that box looks. Simplistic gray color, and the name is EDT concentration 100 ml, thankfully. And they also have a women's version. I don't have that today. It's the men's version. And when you see the bottle, you really like it. You really love it. This bottle is so beautiful. This bottle has curves, baby. It has thin body to it. Like here it's thin here. And then here the base, like a center, it's kind of like wide, and base looks like that, kind of bluish. And the atomizer is the most interesting thing, is at the side. And here you have to press to spray. Let me show you the atomizer. It's very interesting. Okay, good atomizer. I would say great atomizer. And let me do one quick spray on my skin. I did a couple of shots. That's what I do. So this is how the bottle looks. Mild green colored juice. It reminds me of CK Truth, that bottle, to be honest. And they have green juice in there. So first thing really concerned me is that, is the bottle supposed to be this much empty? Then I realized, like some of the pictures in Google, yeah, it shows it stays like this much. It doesn't go all the way up. Okay, so if you see it like this much, it's okay. Maybe a little bit more juice, but more or less this is how the juice level comes as. So no worries. So this fragrance is kind of like a fresh fragrance, okay? It's a summery perfume. And let's talk about some negative side. First negative, if you have to discuss, it has kind of like a synthetic vibe. I hate to use that word, but many fragrances, they do not have, especially the budget ones, do not have the best, most expensive ingredients. Sometimes they use synthetic ingredients. They smell synthetic, but good. So this smells good, but it has a synthetic vibe. So if you do not like synthetic fragrance, like aftershave kind of vibe, you might get like a headache from it. Second, perhaps the only second criticism is this one has kind of peppery vibe. If you do not like peppery, spicy fragrance, stay away from this one, okay? So those are the two negatives I can talk about. But now coming back to positive, longevity, very good. Very, very good for a fresh perfume. This fragrance reminds me of a lot of other perfumes, but exact smell, there's like nothing I have that smell exactly like it. So if you actually did like CK Crave, perhaps you can get this as a replacement. I think this one definitely does the justice. The CK one is going for $400. This one you can find for good price range. You can definitely get it. What's up with the bad hair day? really, and when I grow your hair, it goes to the ugly phase. That's what I'm going through. So anyway, this one, I'm so sorry, I'm so distracted today. This one has that price tag is very good and longevity very good. So those 2 points are already good. So what does it smell like? This fragrance, when it opens up, it's very sweet, okay? And I get kind of like a fresh, what do you call? Fresh, fresh peppery vibe. It's kind of fresh, and then also it's kind of spicy. It has like black pepper, and I think this one has that pimento. Definitely you can smell that pimento, that red chili. It's basically like a water. You think of like a cool ice water, and then you put some chili in there, and you put some, I don't know if there's citrus in there. They say, let me read the notes from Fragrantica, I can remember. Pepper, musk, cedar, suede, nutmeg, chili pepper, and sandalwood. Okay, yeah, there's no citrus. But to me, this fragrance is kind of like a fresh, some people may say it's so warm, spicy, because got the nutmeg, got the spices, Sichuan pepper, then the pimento. But it's a spicy, fresh fragrance. It's hard to describe. So think of like ice, cool ice, put it in the water. The water is cold. And then you put some chili, pimento, all sort of spices, but it doesn't lose its freshness. So this fragrance has freshness, it has spiciness, and it definitely has this cooling vibe, but also at the same time warm vibe. I got that from Platinum Egoist by Chanel one time, because Platinum Egoist in the cooler months, it kind of warm me up. The warmer days, it kind of cool me. This perfume right here, the Davidoff one, Echo, if you put too much on your skin or neck, it might burn, because when you go out in the sun, it can get really peppery. So do not overspray. Go one under the shirt on your chest, perhaps one on the back of your neck, and two on each arm. That would be very good. It would project really well, like it has solid projection from your aura. So projection, longevity, very solid for me, very nice. And then you smell unique. I don't remember a single fragrance nowadays being released that smells like it. So discontinued fragrance, that's a good one. Replaced possibly CK Crave, perhaps not as good of a quality. Maybe CK Crave is a lot more interesting, but it's very close to that, in terms of notes breakdown, and it's more spicy. So this fragrance, where can you use it? You can use it for gym, for sure. Just go one spray, don't go overdo it. This fragrance has that musky vibe, clean, fresh, musky vibe, and then the pepper, and then kind of like a sweetness. I would imagine if you asked me to pick a fruit, perhaps like a little bit of, perhaps a mandarin orange note somewhere. I'm detecting some sort of orange. That's why it's getting that sweetness. So the sweet, fresh orange, the pepper, and then amber, and then I think this is black pepper, pimento, and I think a little bit of musk. That's what this fragrance does. Very it doesn't change so much. It doesn't. It's like uniform. What's the word, man? Today I am really really not myself. Something disturbing, something bothering me. It's kind of like uniform scent. It doesn't change so much. So if you try it, if you like it, you can give it a try, but it's not for everybody. If you do not like peppery fragrance, this one is not for you. This one can be good fragrance with jeans, t-shirt, white t-shirt, go out. Perhaps it will do really well in hot summer days when it's breezy, okay? So great fragrance, good, solid release from this house, and settle discount. If you find a bottle, give it a try. Okay, so overall this fragrance, my rating for this is 7.5. If you just talk about the overall smell, package, what I get, it's not the most versatile perfume, but I can use it almost all year round. That's also good. That's why I get 7.5 out of 10. So Davidoff Echo, thanks for watching, and that's the fragrance, and we'll go upload this today. Have a nice day. See you soon. Bye bye.